So let me kind of blow this up while it's thinking. Okay. So these are radiation beams, and so for you we have 4 beams, one from the front, one kind of coming this,
Yes.
and then 2 coming in this way.
Yes.
Okay, so versus with X-rays, the beams are 360 degree around you. With protons, we can't do that. So it's just a couple of beams coming in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you, let me turn everything off first, because I want to show you the target first, what we're treating. And then, so these things drawn in are the target, okay? So starting at the top, so as you know, for you, this tumor was kind of going in, up inside the sinuses, going into the skull base, kind of into the brain, and then coming down. So these are the targets that I've drawn, and the different colors are the different doses of radiation I want to give. So, for instance, red here is getting the highest dose of radiation.
Yes.
This color is getting the second highest dose, and this color is getting the third
Got
dose.
it.
Okay, so it's different doses of radiation,
Yes.
basically. So you can see treating all the way back of your, nasopharynx, which is kind of right behind your nose,
Right.
your throat, and then all the lymph nodes on both sides of the neck, as you can see that I've covered. Okay.
Got it.
And then now I'm going to turn the radiation dose on. So and I'm going to change this to color wash, so it's easier to see, and I'm going to change this to absolute. So remember I told you that I'm giving 3 different doses of radiation.
Yes.
So the first dose of radiation is kind of around here, and you can see nothing lights up because it's these areas are getting that initial dose of radiation here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So and then as you see, as I'm decreasing that dose of radiation, other areas are getting dosed. You
Understood.
see that? So again.
So once again, because it's really fascinating to me.
Yeah.
I'm getting a consistent dosage.
Same treatment every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And then
the protons here are helping spare the areas kind of behind. So here's your brainstem right here, which can handle about this dose of radiation, 54 gray to 56 gray. So you see how it's going all the way and giving that radiation dose where I want to give, and then it drops off to, I mean, it's not 0, so you can see it's getting radiation dose, but a radiation dose that it can handle, basically. Yeah. The other critical structures for you were kind of up in here, the nerves that control your vision.
Yes.
And they can take about that same dose of radiation that the brainstem can take. So, here are those nerves that control your vision. Let me see if I can turn them on. Let's see. In optic chiasm. Okay, so these are the nerves drawn in here, okay? And so you can see this is the dose that it can handle, and then it's getting lower than that dose of radiation.
Yeah.
But I need to treat in this area because your cancer was right up in this area. So, it needs to see some dose. So, so here you go, and that kind of coming out. And see the radiation dose starts breaking up, so the front part of your mouth here is spared. Okay, but all the lymph nodes are getting dosed. So this is kind of that radiation treatment plan. You're getting the same treatment every day. So this is kind of what it looks like if you want to look at it. This is a cut of you this way, so you can kind of look at it. The radiation dose.
That's
Here
great.
are the salivary glands that are being spared on both sides. Here's your voice box that's being spared in the middle. Here's that brainstem I was showing you that's being spared up in your brain, and then the rest of your brain's being spared. So this is that radiation plan, okay?
Got it.
So you're going to finish this treatments, and then on my end, you're going to get a repeat MRI and a PET scan at UCSD in 3 months. The radiation and chemo keep working for weeks to months after the treatment are done as the tumors are shrinking. So we give 3 months to kind of see maximum impact, basically.
Okay.
And Mr. Lowe, who was the head and neck surgeon you saw at UCSD? The ENT doctor?
I saw an ENT doctor outside.
Well, how about at UCSD?
At UCSD, it was Dr. DeConde.
Oh, perfect, DeConde. So what will happen is after the treatments are done, I'll want you to follow up with Dr. DeConde in about 6 to 8 weeks, and then follow up with Dr. Gold. And Dr. Gold will follow you. I don't know how often. She's seeing you every 2 weeks, I think. Right? So she'll kind of follow you after.
Even more lately.
Yeah, after treatment. And then I will see you usually about 6 weeks after your radiation is done here at UCSD.
Okay.
Okay, and then I know I have already spoken with Dr. Gold about the liver, so we'll see what that CAT scan shows. If the CAT scan shows that there's a tumor in the liver, I'm actually going to send you to a different radiation doctor, one of my partners who specializes when cancer is going to the liver.
Okay.
If there's a target, and that will be a different kind of radiation that you will get at UCSD.
Okay.
But if we can't see anything, we're not going to do anything.
Sure.
It's just gone.
Sure.
So we'll kind of see where we are.
Okay, great.
Okay.
We'll find that out on Monday.
All right. I have a handout for you, so walk out with me and I will give it to you.
Okay.
You remember that handout with the side